Welcome back to my channel. This is Leon Digital Nomad, and I'm back in a new street. This is the last one. There's no more. It's the 8th day of my daily vlog outside, and today I'm going to tell you the third part of my little adventure in Southeast Asia, where I got like a new phone, the best phone I could ever get in this 2018, 19, 20 years. So stay tuned because it's going to be interesting. All right. So, first of all, we get some workers working in the street here. So let me go through this part very quickly. And kind of good to have the mask because we're gonna pass the hospital over here. Okay, so. Yesterday, I don't know if you followed up, but I was in Siem Reap in Cambodia, and I had just gotten my mobile phone stolen, my LG, and I just gotten a new one, a Note 4. And that was in Siem Reap. I also went to Phnom Penh later on, after spending 1 or 2 months in back in Thailand. I went back to Cambodia. I went to Phnom Penh, and well, it's not something that happens to me regularly, but I got my Note 4 stolen this time. But the thing is that this time I could actually get it back, and that was a pretty crazy story because I had to pay 50 euro to actually get my phone back, and that's what I did. And I can tell you that I was running around, and I'm not going to tell you the whole story because it's a bit embarrassing, but I didn't give up because I knew that I had all my pictures, all my data, everything in this phone, and well, it was the value of the phone and also all the stuff I had in it that made it worth it for me to get it back. So yeah, I knew who had stolen my phone, and it's not that I always get involved with dodgy people that steal shit, but well, this time I did, and I went back to the place, and I also took stuff from them. So they would have no choice but to give me back the phone if they wanted to get their stuff back. And that's what they had to do, but I still, well, they wouldn't give up on wanting to get some money out of me, so I still had to pay like 50 euro, which is fine for, you know, not getting my phone would have been like much worse than that. So basically I was very happy that we took a tuk-tuk with the person that was connected to the ones that had stolen my phone, and we went to a shop, a second-hand shop that had my phone, and I was already ready to sell it, and so I had to buy my phone back in Phnom Penh, Cambodia, because yeah, people are very poor there, and that's what they do. Sometimes they steal shit, right? They steal shit. So they stole my phone, and I had to get it back, and that's what I did. And I also stole stuff from them because they were not going to get away with that easy. Yeah. Oh, you just have a rod there. Okay, so here we go. I'm taking this new street. You know the great thing about just doing this is that you're discovering actually the place where you live. Just for people that don't actually know, I'm in Singapore now. I'm in a part of town called Jalan Besar Town. Part of town. I mean, like, Singapore is a country technically, but it looks more like a big town to me. I think we're kind of like outside of Little India already. And you know what's happening now? It's raining. Shit! but it's just like raining a couple of drops. You almost can't even feel it. So yeah, I was in Phnom Penh. I got my Samsung Note 4 stolen, and yeah, a few months before that I had gotten my other phone stolen, and this one I never got it back. So I can tell you that this Samsung Note 4, I had to get it back, because this time a lot of my pictures, a lot of my shit were not saved, and so yeah, a lot of my notes, a lot of my ideas. And you know what's happening now? It's really starting to rain. Holy crap. Okay, so never mind, I'm still gonna go on. This camera is pretty much waterproof. The lens, I'm not so sure about it. The 360 camera, I'm not so sure about it either. But we're still gonna try to make it work until the end, so that I can go back and do the same in French and try not to get too wet. Just bought an umbrella the day before yesterday. So I knew I would have taken it, but it's pretty hard to hold the umbrella and to hold the camera on the other hand, to hold this selfie stick. So basically after that, so back in May 2018, I moved back to Thailand for a couple of months. Then I could not stay in Thailand anymore, so I moved back to Cambodia, Phnom Penh. I got my phone stolen. I got it back, and then after that, boom, I went to Vietnam, went back to Cambodia, went back to Vietnam, moved to China. That was in early 2019, and we're gonna say that around, yeah, pretty much May 2019, I moved to Hong Kong. In February, I moved to Guangzhou, south of China, and now that's gonna be when I'm gonna start to walk back, because I'm gonna start my vlog in French very soon. So I spent 2 months in Guangzhou, thinking of trying to be an English teacher for kids, and I'm not a clown. I can't do that. I can teach, or I can tutor French to adults, but not to kids. I love kids. I mean, like, don't get me wrong, kids are great, but I can't, like, for an hour just gesticulate around and be like, hey, this is an apple and stuff. And I admire people that can do that, but I just don't have this type of energy. I just don't have the energy, personally. So that's it. So in May, like I said, moved to Hong Kong. And in Hong Kong, if you guys know, I mean, stuff are really cheap there. I mean, electronic stuff, not every stuff. And that's where I got my new phone that I'm gonna tell you next. Okay, so stay tuned, because next time I'm gonna tell you about this new phone, which is amazing, which I loved for 1 year before I bought a new one. Stay tuned, hit the like button, hit the subscribe button.